Hi there and welcome back, the children of Atlantis. Yeah, we had a pause. And we have already sent our fleets towards the enemy, but I think this is a mistake. I think we need to bring these fleets back. We need to bring them all to Ishara and the surrounding spaceports, and we need to refit them. We need new ship designs. That just doesn't pay off. Thankfully we've got the sentry array, so we can have a look at the fleets in detail. And we'll concentrate on these 550k fleets because they are the only ones that are within the reach for our fleet to maybe be able to kill them with the help of some AI. So let's have a look. They've got relatively low evasion for this, at least for these smaller ships too. And they've got only energy weapons. What's good against energy weapons are, as you can see, shields. They do not a good shield damage, so we want to have shields in our ships. And then they have an extraordinary amount here of armor and shields. So the logical thing, as also some people in the comments have told me, and I really believe it too, after thinking about it a bit, the logical thing is to bypass armor and shields. So we'll go for penetration. So we'll not go particle lance, we'll go, I think it's tachyon. Let's have a look. What do we have here? No, it's... Come on, no, it's the focused arc emitter. 100% shield penetration and armor penetration. Like these things. And in the large, we have the cloud lightning that bypasses it. I mean, we have the neutron launchers that are pretty good against armor, for example, and good against the hull as well. But this is just... I mean, the armor and the hull together are like 4 times that of... no, the armor and the shields of these ships together are like 4 times the points of their hull points. So it makes sense to directly go for the hull points. It's just, I think it's good. And the other thing is we want... I mean, if you go for battleships, then they will usually target battleships. That's the one thing. So that would be cool because, as you can see, these warforms do 2,500 damage. And these smaller Seeker classes do 937 damage. So if we get these down quickly, we get rid of most of the damage of these damages that can basically one-shot stuff. They're also, compared to their damage, easier to kill because of their lower evasion. So it makes sense to target them at least with the battleships. And now we cannot really specialize in something with the fleets we have already. We also won't like kill the fleets, we won't kill the cruisers or something. It makes sense to have the cloud lightnings, and the cloud lightnings, let's see where we can have them. We can have them here in the Titans, of course. We can have them in the battleships. Then we can have some of them, at least in the cruisers. And the destroyers, we don't get any of them. Oh, we get one of them at least. Okay. And then the corvette will have to go for... where is it? The phase disruptors. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate, but they will rely on their evasion. So let's design something with a lot of shields and with a lot of penetration and possibly with a lot of speed. And we will also try to construct a new force here, the so-called third fleet. We'll make it a fourth fleet to have a little bit more oomph. And it somehow makes sense to go for, not for Titans, because they will be targeted down very quickly. They are overly expensive. We'll just go for corvettes to soak up the damage, and for the battleships for the great... wrong thing. For the great focused arc emitters here. So, let's start our designs. First we want a new design for the corvettes. So, let's see what we can do there. I mean, we want the phase disruptors. So let's go for the phase disruptors. And we now have good evasion at least. Then we want shields. As many shields as possible. 9 minus 26. How much would we add here with an advanced reactor booster? That would add 100. That's over the top, I think. The question is, could we go for this? I mean, could we use the sapient combat computer? That's the question. And we could go Picket for more tracking, but that makes no sense because they have low evasion. We could go Swarm. So we'll go Swarm, I think. And a lot of shields. And then we'll have... Yeah, they are quick anyways. We have the max evasion now. And yeah. We have the small phase disruptors on it. So that would make sense. So, let's give it a name. Anti-contingency. C. C for corvette, like C for cruiser. Oh my god. Let's make it 1 star so we know that it only uses one thing, it's a corvette. Can we use the sapient combat computer though? I'm really not sure. I think we can though. Let's try it out. Then we'll go for a new design for the destroyer. I mean, we prefer large ones, but medium ones will also be okay. So for large, we want the Cloud Lightning. That just makes a lot of sense. And for moderate, we'll also use the phase disruptor. The phase disruptor has 50 range. This thing has 60 range, and we want shields. I mean, there is, yeah, the hyper shields. Look at that. We can fully stack this with the shields, even without a reactor booster. Then we can add a shield capacitor, and we want them to charge them. So picket line. Or artillery. Artillery doesn't make sense. Line would be medium range and hold for... Yeah, we only need the medium range. Medium range is okay. Anti-sea, 2 stars. Destroyer. Then we'll have the cruiser. 3 sections now, let's see. Artillery cores. Broadside stern. There we go. Cloud lightning. Phase disruptors. And then shields. Shields. Oh, that was close. Well, now we've got 2,400 and whatever shields. 2,450 now. If we add the shield capacitor, that costs us energy, and no. I think we'll go for another advanced reactor booster, and then... On the other hand, this thing... no, it's not good. It's the ship is too big, right? Advanced afterburners? No. I think we'll need the advanced reactor boosters here again, and the hyper shields. Now, if it would work without that, and use the shield capacitor, going to 65. Or 60 even. We would still need that thing. Enigmatic decoder is cool. I still think the shields should be better then. But in the end, what will we have here? We'll have some armor. We don't need the armor. We'll have more shields that way, and we want shields. We'll be very extreme. 2,800, and look at that. It fits perfectly, right? So, there we go. Anti-sea. 3-star. Auto-complete the ship. Did we do that? Yeah. Nice. So. Oof. That's the cruiser. Then we'll have the battleship. Yeah, the spinal mount is very much needed. And then we'll go for large to top it off. Focused arc emitter here. And all the cloud lightning we can get. And then shields. Woo! That's a little much. Could go 2 of these. For 3. Yeah. It's close, it's close. What do we want them to do? We have range 60 here, so they should advance to medium range and hold formation. So we've got that, the shield capacitor. We can go for the booster, and then... Wow, the power usage is over the top. Yeah, well... One hyper shield, 3850, or we could get more 10% more of this. No, it doesn't pay. We're maxing the hyper shields, and this is not going to help. Let's see. We have a little bit of power usage here, 20. That gives us... Yeah, I guess we would have 240 now. One of these, a hyper shield, and what can we have here? It's kind of... maybe the auxiliary fire control. Increasing the chance to hit. That would just fit in here. And then neutronium armor. I mean, it's something. It's not over the top good, but it's something. Yeah, it's the battleship, so it's anti-C 4 stars. And then there are Titans. Titans make usually no sense against this, but we'll have a look. So we have the perdition beam. The perdition beam is not that good, but we have no choice. Need to go for the perdition beam. And then we can use all cloud lightning. What kind of comet computer do we want? Advancing, I said long range. It only has long range functionality. Ugh. Well, it's okay. What do we want for an offensive aura? Probably the quantum destabilizer. Enemy ships' fire rate goes down. Then we want shields. $210, yeah. Can we have here? Shields, shields, shields. And that's kind of good, right? 10,000 in shields. That's good. And the rest is armor. Anti-C 5 stars. Woo! So that's about it. Now, there's only the question of how to pay for all of that. I mean, we still have Garanthium ore and Pitheran dust, and we can sell research agreements. That will be for the good of us all. We're not afraid to share our knowledge. I mean, we won't if we don't have to, but we're not afraid to share because I think we're among the largest empires, so it would be good for us if everyone had the same technology. I mean, I think we have the highest population by far. Yeah, I mean, look at that. There's no contest. There's no contest about this. So, let's look at the fleet manager. And we want to swap this design for another one. For this one. And the cruisers, the battleships, and the Titan. Well, that was the Heracles, then let's go to the assassins. Have this coming and this coming. Woo. Then we have the new Peace Force. Destroyers. Cruisers. Battleships. And our good Titan. Then we have the third fleet, and we need to construct that somehow. We also have to retrofit that design. And then I think I want more battleships. Like, we'll do that a little bit over the top with the battleships. And then the rest... Oh, wait. The rest will be... Let's go 20 battleships, just because it's such a fun number. The rest will be corvettes. Nice. So there's that. Also, we need to rename that thing. Third fleet, I don't know. Anti-sea killers. So we have organized the fleets. What do we need to pay? Reinforce fleet. No, we don't need to reinforce. We need to... how many is there? We need to regulate this a bit. Two fleets need to be reinforced with 80 ships full. Yeah. Then we have... These guys, they are good. We have the new Peace Force. There's one too much. Yeah, let's off that thing and give us a destroyer. And the anti-sea killers. We want to upgrade all of the ships we have. There we go. Let's go for these. Let's go for these. Let's go for these. And these guys... we'll also upgrade for now. So that's what will begin, and then we need to reinforce. And then we need to move towards the contingency. So much for a good plan. But will that plan be enough? We have a lot of friendly fleets nearby, but will they be enough? How will the AI move in? I fear for the worst, but you never know. Maybe we're lucky. So thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel signing out. Have a great time until next time, and set your reasonable hopes into us. Great time until next time, and happy gaming.